Tipshuki here with a review of the Kamen Rider Build DX Drill Crusher, the main weapon for Kamen Rider Build. Now, some of his subforms have other weapons, like Hawk Gatling has a little gun, and Russia Kaizoku, whenever you get to it, has this cool crossbow thing, and Nin Comics has a sword, but throughout all the forms, he can consistently use this Drill Crusher, which is a cool gun drill sword combo thing, which is actually kind of neat. We have the Harinezumi Full Bottle, the Hedgehog Full Bottle, included with this one. So, nice pictures up on the front, all the functions on the back. Convert the modes, put in a full bottle, final attacks, all that fun stuff, and forms! Yay, forms and stuff up here, blade mode, gun mode, all that fun stuff. So this was released in September 2017 for about 5,000 yen or so, give or take depending on when and where you picked it up. Is it worth it? Not really, but let's find out. Alright, so here it is, and it's okay, I guess. The handle part is actually pretty substantial. It's got a decent enough grip. Now, granted, my hands are kind of small, but it fits quite comfortably in there. So the gun mode isn't too bad in terms of, like, just overall design. We take a look at that. I mean, it's different. It kind of looks like you're firing like party poppers at people, which is actually probably pretty fun. I feel like that's something that Poppy would do. But anyway, to remove them after you attach them, you just hit these black buttons right here. You have this one for the gun mode. And then when you're attached up here, you can do this one to remove from the upper part. But yeah, so here is the blade mode. Short, dinky, what you would expect from a Bandai Japan sword item. Nothing too crazy there. Yeah, not a fan. I like or drill swords. I'm fine with drill swords. The toy itself just isn't that thrilling to me. But anyway, like I said, you pull that apart, attach that here, and there is the gun mode, which again looks like it's firing party poppers. So let's get on with the actual sounds for this thing. The on-off switch is right there, and my dog is right outside. I'll do that again from the front. So there is a red LED right in here. That's about it for the LEDs. But yeah, so let's go ahead. There's even a little blade here. It's like they tried really hard for it to be the key slasher or something. But anyway, let's go ahead and hit the button. So that will spin. It will make a grindy gear noise because it's just what happens when things have to move. And this goes up and down, which is a feature I kind of like. I like how this rotates and then this lights up and this goes kind of crazy. There's a lot of stuff going on, which I think is kind of cool. So you even have this little lever going up and down too, so that's kind of cool. I dig that, but yeah, as you can tell, there was only one sound in that. If you hold it down, nothing different happens whatsoever. So there is the blade mode. If we attach to the gun mode, it's the same exact noise. There's no difference in the noise, and this thingy up here still rotates, despite the fact that it doesn't have to because there's nothing attached to it. It's kind of annoying, but I feel like this is all connected in one gear system, so if this, because when you turn this itself, both of those move as well. So I feel like the only way to get these to move when you're firing the gun would be for this to rotate as well. So I understand why they did it. It's just kind of annoying. But what bugs me the most is the fact that it's the same sound. It's not any different of a sound. Like the sword sound should not be the same as the gun sound, in my humble opinion. But I mean, even kind of feeling around in here, I thought maybe I was missing something at first when I was first playing with this, but just kind of feeling around in there, there's no actual button or lever or anything in there for this to hit. So it's operating correct. It's just really obnoxious about doing so. So we're going to go ahead and attach the blade back up on top, because if we're gonna function this, we might as well watch the spinny drill thing happen. So yeah, so inserting a full bottle in here, we will go ahead and use the Harinezumi Full Bottle, if I can remember where the heck I put it. Spoiler alert, it was behind me. So you just slide the rail right through here. Kaku go, 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 still. No, wrong series. I love this beat though.
Voltech Break.
And then if you just hit it again, it'll go right to the Voltech Break. So there you go, and as you would expect, if we attach that down here, and I'll even eject it. If you press this button, you can eject it and put it back in.
Ready, go! Voltech Break.
Same exact noise as you would expect. And there's no reader in this. As you can tell, just kind of by, we glanced the light in there real quick. There's no reader or anything in there, so if you put in tank, it'll do the same exact thing. So there you go. That's really about it. But thankfully, this does come with a full bottle, the Harinezumi Full Bottle, the Hedgehog Full Bottle. A nice kind of just flat out silverish color. I don't want to say white, because I think Panda's white. Maybe not, I don't remember off the top of my head, but it's a kind of a more silvery sort of white to it. And you can kind of see the hedgehog design. The eyes are right here, the little nose is right there. Kind of the base of the body is right there, and then all the little points are up on top. So very, very cool. H and S. I forgot what the S was. It's the Fire Engine Full Bottle, but it's the Japanese name, starts with an S. So you have that. You can turn the cap and all that fun stuff that really doesn't do a whole lot of anything. Here are the rails for Harinezumi. It is number 64 in the sound list. So there we go. Let's go ahead and activate the sounds for this. We're going to go ahead and use Tank, because that's what he's been using in the series with Harinezumi, and it's the only inorganic one I have available at the moment. So you know what? I'll just show Rabbit, because people were wondering what happens if you put two organics together. It functions the same way as it would with any other mix and match full bottle set. So it doesn't error out if you use two organics, it doesn't error out if you use two inorganics. It doesn't care whatsoever what you actually do. But of course you won't get the full match sound without having the fire engine. And it'll just do the Voltech attack sound for that. So nothing crazy, but when we get the fire engine, we'll have some fun times with this one. So that is about it for this one. As much as I like the DX full bottles, keeping in mind that the candy toy, maybe the candy toy, I'm not sure about the candy toy, but the Gashapon full bottles, you have to put the cap on, and because of that, it doesn't have that clear rod running through it that you have right there, and what that does is that makes it go up and down when you have it in the build driver. So that doesn't function, so yeah, I'd like to keep everything DX just because I do like that piston function in the build driver. I think it's cool, so keeping that in mind, that the only reason I really bought this is because it came with the Harinezumi full bottle. I was hoping the weapon would be fun, but it really just isn't fun at all. It plays the same sounds for both modes, which I think is just really, really lame. I do like the way it functions. I like the spinning and the dial and all that. That's really cool, but the lack of sounds in here, it doesn't read the full bottle, so it's all the same generic attack. it's just not worth the 5,000 yen in the long run. If you can wait on this one and get it for a sale, like maybe 2,500 or even 3,000 maybe, that's not bad. But at the 5,000 price tag, it's just way too much for this thing for what it doesn't do. So that about does it for this review. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And of course, like, subscribe, hit that bell so you don't miss a video. And as always, thanks for watching, take care, and have a great one. Bye.